Hi there, Brer Wolf again from the Odinist Brotherhood. I came out today to make a lovely video of the Northumberland countryside, but as you can see with the wind and everything, it is, couldn't hear a thing on it, which, some of you might say that's a good thing. Okay, what I'd like to talk about today is the love of a tribe, of a folk. A lot of people feel guilty when they love the tribe or the folk or the nationality or the race, because we're made to feel as if we're a racist because we love our own culture. But it's not about that. All cultures, all nationalities, all races should be very proud of who they are. They should be proud of their traditions. They should be proud of the culture. Northern Europeans are made to feel very guilty for all the world's problems at the minute. But it's not. It's not how it should be. I mean, we're not responsible for what British government's done 200 years ago, 300 years ago. What we need to do is start realising to love your own race or to love your own folk is not about hating everybody else. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate Africans. I don't hate Russians or Chinese or Argentinians. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate any colours. I don't hate any races. I hate what some races do. But I can't say hate because the Old Father tells you not to hate because it consumes you. But I dislike a lot of what some races do. I dislike about what a lot of the churches do. Especially in the old days when you used to, take advantage of a lot of nationalities. I don't like that. But we seem to get the blame because we're white. We seem to get the blame for everything, especially with slavery. A lot of black people say, well, you white people enslaved all of us. Well, to be honest, that over the past 200 or 300 years was a disgrace. It was terrible. But slavery's been around since before Jesus, since before King Tut. Slavery's always been around, especially in Northern Europe. Most of the English and Irish were caught and taken into slavery. The white people in Northern Europe have been slaves since the Romans arrived, even before. We've been used as slaves, conquered in war, taken into slavery. It's been going on forever. So to feel guilty as a white race, we really, feel guilty for those 200 or 300 years, yeah, but, it's went on for so long. Now, what I say to people when you use the Nordic rules for non-racist reasons, that's wrong. It's very wrong, because it's not about hating anybody. Every nation should love its own people, should love every people. We all have something to benefit from this world. If it wasn't for the Chinese, the Africans, Mongolians, Indonesians, South Americans, Native Americans, we wouldn't have most of the culture we've got now. What we need to do is start working together. Instead of looking for problems, start working together. But what is important is we study our past. We study the gods. We study Northern European history. We should never be ashamed to study the history. We should never be ashamed to be proud of who we are, where we came from. Again, it's not about hating anyone. It's about loving your own people, working together with every other race, every other tribe, every other country on earth to make this earth a better place, to try and eliminate starvation, try and eliminate still going on, slavery still going on, trying to eliminate child pornography, trying to eliminate homelessness, drought, famine. That's what we should be working to, not talking about with differences. and start working together. The All Father wants us all to work together, but he also wants us to stand up for our own people, stand up for our rights. There was a cousin of mine got sacked from a nursery school, well, suspended, because she wore Thor's hammer around her neck. They told her, we don't want any, devil worshipping. She says, I'm not a devil worshipper, I'm an ordinist. And they says to her, take it off, and she refused. So they suspended her. A union's approached her and says, well, all you got to do is not wait for school. But when you're, because she was a nursery school attendant teacher, all you got to do is not wait for when you're teaching. And she says, well, I see people wearing the Star of David at work. I see people wearing the crucifix at work. How does my hammer differ from them? I had no answer for that. But she lost her job through it. The reason is too many of our folk don't stand up for our rights. And stand up for your rights does not mean hating anybody. It means loving your own religion, your own folk. Okay. May the All Father bless you all. Thank you for this. Goodbye.